At the banquet celebrating my husband's return, I couldn't help vomiting due to pregnancy. Everyone congratulated me on becoming a mother, but my husband slapped me to the ground, because we had never slept together. The child in my belly was clearly not his. What he didn't know was that on our wedding night, when he chose to elope with his mistress, I immediately threw myself into the arms of the most powerful man in the city. "Want to go another round?" my lover whispered, his voice deep and sultry, wrapping around me like velvet. My eyes fell to the floor, my lace lingerie tangled with his tailored suit, my torn dress crumpled in disarray. "No, I'm tired," I murmured, though my fingers betrayed me as they traced the contours of his abs. He captured my hand. "Don't tease me, I might lose control." I laughed, my face lighting up in that way that made him stare intensely, consumed by the urge to pounce on me again. "Come on, if I can't touch you anymore, I'll miss it more than you know," I teased with a grin. Instantly, he froze. "What do you mean?" I tossed aside the thin blanket, rose to my feet, quickly dressed, and retrieved a check from my bag. "Honey, here's $5 million as compensation, and you can keep the villa too." The check slipped into his palm. His response was a volatile mix of confusion and anger. "Cynthia, are you trying to break up with me?" His voice barely concealed his frustration. I kissed him lightly on the lips. "My husband is back. I can't keep playing this game. Let's call it quits." Ignoring his gloomy expression, I walked out of the room with my bag. Before I had taken 2 steps, I heard the sound of something shattering inside the room. I didn't stop, but just smiled helplessly. I had kept him for 3 years. Such a sudden breakup was indeed hard to accept. After exiting the villa, I drove straight to the airport. My husband Philip Yates had took his mistress abroad for 3 years, but now he can't withstand the pressure of the family and has finally returned. The words from our wedding night still echoed in my mind. "I only love Lillian. If it weren't for my grandfather's pressure, I wouldn't have married you at all. I won't touch you. That's my promise to Lillian. If you can't stand being alone, feel free to find a boyfriend." As my car pulled up to the airport terminal, Philip wheeled his suitcase out, looking as handsome as ever in his crisp white shirt and black slacks. But the moment he spotted me, his expression turned sour. I stepped out of the car with a bright smile. "Hey, hubby. Long time no see. Hope you're doing well," I called out flirtatiously, making passers-by glance over enviously. His frown deepened as he studied me. I looked different from 3 years ago, more glamorous, more confident. But then my eyes shifted to the woman clinging to his arm. Lillian wore a loose white cotton dress and clung to Philip's arm, while her other hand rested protectively over her slightly rounded belly, a gesture impossible to miss. I raised an eyebrow, a playful smirk creeping onto my lips. "Are you pregnant, Lillian?" Instantly, she turned pale, anxiety flickering across her face as she quickly apologized. "I'm really sorry, Cynthia. This is all just a mistake." Her eyes shimmered with unshed tears, making it seem as if I was the one who'd committed a terrible wrong, which struck me as quite funny. Still, my smile remained warm. "Well, congratulations to both of you. Cynthia, can I really keep this baby?" Lillian's voice was hesitant, almost pleading. "Lillian, let's not waste time. This child is ours and you don't need her approval to keep it," Philip snapped, shooting a fierce glare at me as if I had bullied Lillian. I sneered. "Yeah, we're family, aren't we?" Back in the day, having a concubine to bear more children was seen as a blessing. Once the kid is born, they'll call me mom, right? "Cynthia, what nonsense are you